of World War II, Allied convoys were a lifeline to support Britain and help the war effort, delivering men, goods, and weapons, but they are slow and clumsy just like the warships protecting them. They are a step behind enemy subs because they have a wider turning radius than German U-boats, and German U-boats can easily take out the destroyer, so as a countermeasure, the Philadelphia experiment took root. In July 1943, in the Philadelphia Naval Yard, the experiment is set to move forward. Powerful electrical magnetical fields are engaged around the Eldridge.
The Navy considers all options to hide their ships from prowling submarines, even the parlor trick of a magician named Joseph Dunninger.
Mr. Dunninger, as a way to get publicity, mentioned he could make warships invisible. And then when he had when he called the press conference to do this, he said, well, they didn't have a warship, and of course in the hotel room, so he would make a photograph disappear. And he did. He made the photograph of the warship disappear. Well, the military got wind of this and approached him, and he was forced to say that no, he did not really have a way to make warships invisible. But he did mention there were a couple of techniques he had in the back of his mind that might make them a little harder to see. And whatever he told them was kept secret, and Dunninger took it to his grave. It was a ship that was engulfed in a greenish, almost a St. Elmo's fire, a green fiery fog.
Nikola Tesla had made and completed a unified field theory proving the disappearance of the Eldridge to be factual. His theories on electromagnetism's power to distort space and time were never published because they were seized by the FBI.
Technique to hide ships from magnetic mines called degaussing.
Degaussing is a method of running wires along the hull of a ship to make the ship invisible, quote, to magnetic mines.
We always knew degaussing was going to take place because they'd collect all the watches and clocks. Anything that kept time on a ship was taken off and put ashore, so the magnetic field wouldn't disturb your watch.
During World War II, the Navy operates a little-known testing area in Chesapeake Bay. A warship fitted with demagnetizing gear would have paid a visit.
And when a ship was equipped with the degaussing gear, it was run through this range to see whether it was making contact with any of the pickups or not. And when it went through and did not leave a signature, they considered that the degaussing gear was working properly, and the ship was released.
It is the Navy's position that the original source of the legend of a disappearing ship is an exaggeration of the degaussing practice.
The amazement of all the onlookers, they not only had radar invisibility, they had optical invisibility.
The Eldridge reportedly achieves the supreme form of camouflage, invisibility. But then comes an even stranger effect, teleportation. Is that as the Eldridge starts to reappear, there is a sudden flash of light. That the ship vanishes from sight once again and simultaneously begins to reappear in the Naval Yard in Norfolk, Virginia, 300 miles away. After a few minutes, she dematerializes in Norfolk and reappears in the midst of another ozone-laden green fog in Philadelphia. Throughout this miraculous journey, the USS Eldridge emerges unscathed. But for her crew, it is a different story.
Men were molecularly attached to the ship, bonded with the ship as it was teleported. Men were driven insane, men caught fire, men went invisible. I mean, it was terrible, horrific things that happened to these crew members.